Hey, what's Box? It's your boy Talk here. Welcome back to another video. So today's video is about Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and the differences between this game and the original Mario Kart 8 for the Wii U. So some people actually have that game, like me, because I got a Wii U. But it's just different enough from Mario Kart 8 that warrants a purchase. Now, we're going to look at that at the end of the video, but for right now, we're going to look at the differences, and let's get started. Basically, in this game, we have 6 brand new characters, which includes King Boo, Dry Bones, Bowser Jr., Inkling Girl, Inkling Boy, and Go Mario. Now, King Boo, Dry Bones, Bowser Jr., and Go Mario were all included into Mario Kart games. And now we have Inkling Girl and Inkling Boy added into the mix, which means we have, in total, without the variation, 42 playable characters, which means this is the largest roster for any game in the series, which is evident to the fact that there's a lot of variations and there's a lot of new characters, obviously. But the variations on that part, why? There's Mario, of course. Then there's Tanuki Mario, which is useless because he doesn't have any special move, obviously. We have Baby Mario, which is obviously the best one. We have Metal Mario, which is obviously the worst one. Then we have Gold Mario. I mean, I'm kind of mixed on Gold Mario, but still, it doesn't make any sense how we have 5 variations of Mario. It's just crazy how many variations we get in this game. And it doesn't make a difference. Like, why can't we just have them as a costume? Like, that would make more sense. I don't know if that made sense. But yeah, anyways. There's 42 playable characters, not including the variations, which is all around a great roster. I love all the characters in this game, including my favorite Yoshi, of course. Black Yoshi is obviously my favorite, but yeah. In total, there's a decent amount of characters that I would consider my mains. And yeah, this game overall has a good roster. Shout out to the Mario Wiki for giving me information about this section. One of the biggest changes made in this game is the revamped battle mode, which is basically balloon battle. This battle mode is obviously the better one because there's a lot more things going on. And there's 5 different battle modes I'm going to be talking about. There's balloon battle, renegade roundup, bomb, blast, coin runners, and shine thief. Now, just to give a brief explanation of all of these, balloon battle is a classic mode where players use items to pop opponents' balloons or steal them in order to score points. And renegade roundup basically is a new mode in the vein of cops and robbers, with racers being divided into 2 teams. One as the authorities, which has to use potted piranha plants, and then the others as the renegades. And basically the renegades are the ones who try to capture if you're the authorities, and the authorities are obviously vice versa. And the other mode is Bomb Blast, which is a returning mode from Mario Kart Double Dash, but as to the gameplay we've seen, it doesn't look that much different from Bomb Blast from Mario Kart Double Dash, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I'm actually pretty excited about this mode in particular because I used to play Mario Kart 8, yeah, I used to play the game obviously, but I used to play Mario Kart Double Dash, and this is one of my favorite modes in that game. And then we have Coin Runners, which is from Mario Kart Wii, and this mode was actually last seen in Mario Kart 7, and this is where players must collect coins scattered across the course in order to have the most by the end of the match. So basically you have to have the most coins by the end of the match, and this is more akin to the Mario Kart Wii version of the game. And then we have the last mode, which is Shine Thief, which is another returning mode from Mario Kart Double Dash. I could just explain this in my own words. Basically, this mode, you have to capture shine for a limited amount of time, and then if you hold it for that time before it runs out, other players who do not have the shine have to use items, and that's basically what Shine Thief is. And that's a brief explanation of all these modes, and I'm actually pretty excited for Bomb Blast and Shine Thief, but I can't wait to try other modes like Coin Runners, which is something I haven't tried yet. But yeah, all these modes look pretty cool, and I can't wait to try them out. So yeah. I apologize, my voice cracked during this recording. Kept recording this section of the video with my voice cracked, so it's gonna sound pretty high, so I apologize. I'm also talking like this because somebody's in my room right now. Differences, there's not that many differences that I really want to explain. There's obviously 2 new items, but both of them make a return from previous Mario Kart games. like the feather, which is actually surprising, but the boost back as well. There's 3 new vehicles, but I'm not gonna explain them. And I already mentioned the characters. I already talked about the courses. When didn't? No. There's Battle Stadium, Sweet Sweet Kingdom, Dragon Palace, Lunar Colony, Woohoo Town, whoa, Luigi's Mansion from the GameCube, Battle Course 1, what original name, and Archin Pass from Splatoon. So those stages are only available for Battle, and then that's pretty much it. And there's one controversial exploit that I want to talk about, the fire hopping, which is basically where a player would hop repeatedly from left to right to get an extra speed boost, and that has been removed from the game according to GameXplain. So it's kind of sad, but anyways, that doesn't really matter for me because I never actually used it. But I apologize, I didn't mean it very harshly, but I just wanted to say I didn't really care about that. And then there's not that many amiibo capability, so yeah, there's not that many differences, but in terms of like the big differences, like yeah, the fire hop is pretty big, but that's it. Oh, before I forget, you can carry 2 items now. Whoa, 2 items. I mean, yeah, it's pretty crazy. I mean, like, it's honestly crazy how Nintendo forgot to put that Mario Kart 8. But yeah, anyways, that's pretty much it from the differences for this game. So this is the one that really matters. Is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe worth it? From the differences that we've discussed in this game, is it really that different? Yes, it is. And I think if you've never played Mario Kart 8, you definitely need to pick up this game. This game is a must-buy. It's already getting rave reviews. In fact, according to Forbes, it is the 2nd highest rated review. I'm not sure if that's correct. I mean, did we forget about Zelda? But anyways, this game is going to do pretty well, I'm pretty sure, because there's not that many games that you really want from the Switch. I mean, if you have a Switch, you probably need this game because your friends are probably going to get it. So obviously we have Zelda, which is the only big game, and then there's other side games, and I guess you can count Bomberman, but I mean, like, that only sold because there was not that many games on the Switch. And then other than that, that's pretty much it. Mario Kart 8 is going to be the big game for spring. Yeah, the big game for spring. So not that many things on the Switch, so if you have a Switch, you probably need to pick this up. It's a must buy. And also, if you have Mario Kart 8 and you don't want to buy Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, that's fine. I know there's not that many differences. It's like battle mode. I mean, that would make no sense if Nintendo puts battle mode in as DLC for Mario Kart 8 Original. That would make no sense. That would ruin the whole point of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. But yeah, thanks for watching today's video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to hit the like button. And also, before I end off this video, I wanted to discuss whether this game will succeed or not. And honestly, like I said, I think it will succeed. And I think this game will do pretty well. Probably is going to be the 2nd highest selling game on the Switch. For now, at least, because Zelda is obviously the what the heck, what am I saying? It's obviously the biggest selling game on the Switch right now. And I think Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is obviously going to be the 2nd highest, and then obviously games below that will be, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, anyways, thanks for watching today's video. Guys enjoyed, make sure to like button, subscribe for some more content. I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.